Elly here from Thankful Flow Yoga. Welcome to day 17 in our 30 days of yoga. Today we are doing a warrior themed practice. So the warrior postures in yoga represent overcoming and increasing our inner ability to overcome our ego and some of these warrior postures can be quite challenging at times and test us at times, but this helps us to build our inner strength, our courage, our focus. So that's what these kind of fierce warrior postures are all about. So connecting to that kind of energy today in this practice. So we're going to start standing. So bring the feet roughly hip width apart and let the hands, the arms drop down to the side of the body and close down your eyes or take a steady gaze out in front. And start to notice how the ground feels beneath your feet. Notice any sensations in the body, the hands, any tingling. See if you can feel your rib cage expanding with your breath. Relaxing the face, the jaw. And connecting to a sense today of our inner strength and resilience. So however that resonates, whatever that might mean for you today, maybe thinking about how we can bring that into this practice and maybe outside of this practice as well. What we do on our mat is just one small part of this 8-limb practice, this 8-limb structure that can help us throughout our lives. So opening up the eyes now, if you had them closed. And we'll inhale, reach the fingertips up to the sky. And on the exhale, bring the left arm forward, right arm back, coming into a twist. Send your gaze over the right fingertips. Inhale, reach the arms back up to center. Exhale, twist over to the other side. So left arm comes back. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, float the hands through to Anjali Mudra, heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Right hand comes to the left wrist. Lift up and out from the waist. As you exhale, stretch over to the right. Feeling that stretch into the left side of the body. Inhale, come back to center. Left hand comes to right wrist. Lifting, lengthening, and exhaling over to the other side. So right side of the body stretching here now. Well done. Come back to center. Release the arms. Take a couple of shoulder rolls. And then we'll interlace the fingers, bring them to the back of the head. Inhale, open the elbows out to the side. Open across the chest. Exhale, draw the elbows in. Find that rounding through the spine. Draw the belly in. See if you can feel that stretch into the back of the neck, the back of the body. Inhale, lift the head. Open the arms back out. Exhale, drop the head, rounding. Inhale, lift the head, open the arms back out. Exhale, drop the head, round the spine. Inhale, come back up to neutral and release the arms. Well done. Come to the top of your mat. Inhale, sweep your fingertips up to the sky, lift up and out from the waist. Exhale, hinge from the hips, fold forwards, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift the chest, lengthen the spine, halfway lift. Exhale, hands come down to the mat, step it back to plank. From here, flow through your chaturanga, either inhaling into an upward facing dog or cobra. And exhaling back to a downward facing dog. Hips are lifting away from the ribs. Inhale, sweep the right foot through between the hands. Keep your back heel down. Find your warrior one. So lifting up and out from the pelvis, really connecting to this fierce warrior. That fierce inner warrior. Opening out now, finding your warrior two. So sinking into that right leg, reaching the fingertips away, relaxing the shoulders, pressing the feet down and away into the mat. And our warrior two, a really lovely way to remember your alignment, and the meaning behind warrior two is these right fingertips are reaching back. This represents the past. This center line through the body represents the present. And the right fingertips reaching forward represents looking towards the future. Flip the right palm up so that it's facing the ceiling. Inhale, lift up and out from the waist. Find your reverse warrior. Breathing here. Or peaceful warrior. Sending your gaze upwards. Imagine you're shooting energy through the right fingertips. Exhale back to your warrior two, and come over that front leg, find your extended side angle. So the right arm's coming to the right thigh, or you could be bringing the hand down to the mat if that's in your practice. Breathing here. Inhale, come back up to warrior two. I'm going to step that left foot in, squaring off the hips, grounding into your right leg. Start to lift that left leg away. Find warrior three. So using your hands on blocks to support you here, or reducing the range of movement. Seeing if you can take your arms by the ears here for Virabhadrasana 3. Pressing through the left heel, keeping that left leg activated, hips are square. Well done. Bring the hands down to the mat, step it back to plank. And flow through your vinyasa, inhaling, upward facing dog or cobra. And then exhaling back to your downward facing dog. So really tapping into some strength here, some little bit of power, finding that inner resilience. Inhale, step the left foot through between the hands, bring that back heel down, reach the fingertips up, lift up and out from the pelvis. Breathing. Opening out, finding your warrior two. So left leg's bent, right leg's lengthened. Sending your gaze over the left fingertips, looking towards the future. Flip the left palm up so that it's facing the ceiling. Inhale, lift up and out from the waist. Find your reverse warrior. Imagine shooting energy through the left fingertips up to the ceiling. Floating back through warrior two and into your extended side angle. So just remembering, you could have a block under this left hand here. You could have the forearm coming to the thigh. So really taking options that work for you. Taking a child's pose at any time. Well done. Inhale back up to your warrior two. Step that back foot in, so square off your hips. Start to bring the weight into the left leg, lifting that right leg away. So we're working towards creating this strong line through the body. Option to reach the arms out in front, or to modify, bring the hands to heart center, pressing through the back right heel. So using that core strength through the legs. Standing leg can have a slight bend in it if it needs to. Well done. Float your hands down to the mat. Step it back to plank. Then we'll take a final vinyasa. So inhaling into your upward facing dog or cobra. And then exhaling back to your downward facing dog. Press the mat away with your hands. Reconnect with your breath here. From here, drop your knees down to the mat and we'll lower down to the front. And bring your hands to the side of the body. So you're either going to keep the hands at the side or you've got an option to interlace your fingers here. So we're going to inhale, lift the chest away from the mat, reach the hands back, and maybe you start to lift the legs as well, finding our locust position. So breathing into that space. Keep breathing, relaxing the face. Well done. Exhale, release everything down. Let the elbows come out to the side. You can rest the head on the hands. You can close the eyes for a moment here. Let your body soften into the mat. From here, bending your right heel in towards the right hip. Seeing if you can bring your right hand to find that right foot. If the hand doesn't meet the foot, that's okay. You're just going to bend in that right leg and press your hips into the mat. So finding a stretch into the quad here. So giving our lower body a nice stretch out after those fierce warrior postures. Release the right leg. Start to take it onto the left side. Pressing the hips into the ground. Well done, and release that left leg. Take a little shift with the hips from side to side. This is a really good way to release tension. And then bringing the hands down to the mat. Inhale, lift the chest away, and we're going to come up into a seated position. And taking the legs out in front. Flexing the feet. Inhale here, reach the crown of the head to the ceiling. And then exhale, forward fold, so Paschimottanasana. So working towards here, getting the belly over the thighs. So reaching forwards with the crown of the head, not downwards, so not rounding the spine. So it's better to stay higher up and have that space across the chest than to come lower down and to be rounding here. Inhale, lifting the chest away from the fold. Well done. And meeting in a comfortable seated position on the mat. Bringing the hands together at heart center, palms coming together. To close off the practice, we'll just bring the fingertips down to the ground to acknowledge being in the present moment. Thank you so much for joining me for this warrior practice. I hope you found it helpful and enjoyed it. Do comment and feedback to me on how you're getting on, and do subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. It's completely free, and there's a link below to the other things that I offer. I am offering a free trial to my online membership throughout the month of January, where there's lots more on-demand flows. There's a longer hour, lots of hour practices on there as well, which you don't get on YouTube, and guided meditations and things like that. So do check that out. And I can't wait to see you again very soon. Take care. Bye bye.